again, and welcome to our example of problem 2 from week 11 MyStatsLab homework. In this problem we have a website that rents movies online, and they recorded the age and the number of movies rented during the past month for some of their customers. Here is our data here, and we're also told that the best fitting regression line has a B0 of 21.472 and a B1 of negative 0.325. Part A of the problem tells us to use the estimated regression equation to predict rentals for all 6 values of age. Here is our equation here, and we just need to plug in x, which will be our age, to come up with y hat. So we can go to our first cell, equals 21.472 minus 0.325 times our first x, which is our ages, and we say enter, and we get the value of 9.77. Now all we need to do is copy and paste, and we can get the solution to each one of our ages. So we have y hat, or our predicted rentals value, for each age group there. Now we can move on to part B, which asks us to find the value for the residuals, which is going to be our y, our rentals, minus y hat that we just calculated. So we can go ahead and say equals y minus y hat. Click enter. I get my residual at 1.23 for the first one. We can do the same thing here. Copy and paste. And we get our residuals for each of the rental values here. Not too bad so far, huh? Now we can go ahead and move on to part C, which asks us to find the residual standard deviation. The formula is on page 491. But what it actually is the square root of the residuals squared divided by n minus 2, n being 6, the 6th number of age groups that we used, n minus 2. So we can start off with finding our residual square, find the sum of that, and then use that and the square root of this number here, our summation number, divided by n minus 2, or 4. So all we need to do is say equals this number squared, hit enter. I have 1.508. Should be able to again copy and paste, get our residuals squared for each one of these, and we come up with a total of 4.129 as our sum. You see there the sum of this column. And now all we need to do is find the square root, so equals SQ. I should pull up our square root formula, and we'll take our summation number divided by 4, which is our n minus 2, close our parentheses, and there we have it. So the standard deviation of the residuals is 1.016. And that's it. That's problem 2 from this week's MyStatsLab homework. That's week 11. Hope this helps you out.